Hello students, welcome to online physics classes. Today I am going to start our first chapter in this academic year in Physics Corner. So please watch the video carefully.
Before going to start the lesson, I will give you a warm-up session for you. Okay, here I will explain one activity for your understanding purpose of our lesson. Actually, this activity already you listened in your 8th standard. So again, I will explain this. Please try to understand and please try to recap this. Okay, here I am going to find a measurements of the book. I am going to find measurements of the book. So this is the book. I am going to find, actually I am finding measurements of this book. What is the measurements means? This book having some length, that is one measurement. At the same time, this book having some breadth. So this is also one measurement. So by the use of this scale, this is an instrument. By the use of this scale, I am going to find two measurements of this book. First one is the length of this book and second one is the breadth of this book. Okay, so here first of all I will measure the length of this book. So here by the use of this scale I am finding this is the length. Okay, now I am placing the scale here. The length of this book is 21 centimeters. The length of this book is 21 centimeters. Here already I mentioned. Now this is the first measurement of this book. Second one, this is the breadth of this book. Okay, so here I am going to find now the breadth of the book. So here this book breadth is 13 centimeters. How much? 13 centimeters. So the breadth of this book is 13 centimeters. Finally, this book having how many measurements? Two measurements. What is that? Length 21 centimeters and breadth 13 centimeters. Okay, so like this way we can able to find measurements of any object. Here what is my object here? Book, object or substance. I found this object measurements, two measurements. What is that? Length and breadth. Like this I can find this pen measurements also. That means length and breadth. Okay, so like this way we can able to find measurements of any object, measurements of any object or any substance. Okay.
Today I am going to start first chapter in physics. The chapter name is measurements. In this chapter, today we should discuss few topics. In today's class, what we are going to learn, we'll see now. In this module, we are going to learn about the first concept is physical quantities, and second one is types of physical quantities. Next one is units, and last one is types of units. About these four concepts, now we are going to discuss. In learning objectives, the first topic is physical quantities. Here we can learn the meaning of physical quantities and the definition of physical quantities. So physical quantities is nothing but a measurement of any substance. This is the definition of the physical quantities. Physical quantity is nothing but a measurement of any substance. Here, for your understanding purpose, I would like to give some examples. Please observe the image of the tabular form. it's having three measurements. The tabular form having three measurements. What is that? First measurement is length. First measurement of the table is length. How much? That's having 274 centimeters. So that is the one of the measurement of that table. What is that measurement name? Length. So here length is the one measurement of that table. And second measurement of the table is breadth. The breadth of the table is how much given in the tabular form? 152.5 centimeters. That is the another measurement of that table. So here breadth 152.5 centimeters. This is also one of the measurement of the table. And height of the tabular form, from the ground, the height of the tabular form he mentioned in our diagram 76 centimeters. So the height of the tabular form from the ground, how much he given? 76 centimeters. So this height also one of the measurement of that table. Finally here only one substance he given. What is that substance name? Table. He given one table. In the table having three measurements. What is that? Length, breadth and height. So here substance is the table, measurements is nothing but a length, breadth and height. Okay. Again we should see one more example. Please observe the second image. In that second image, one person checking his weight. So he stands on the weighing machine. After he stands on the weighing machine, that weighing machine is showing the reading 45.5. 45.5, that is the weight of that person. So here that person is the substance and weight of that person is the measurement. That 45.5 is the weight of that person. So weight is the measurement and that person, man, is the substance. Okay, I hope you guys have understood what is the physical quantity as I explained a few minutes back. Now we can learn types of physical quantities. Usually physical quantities are two types, that is fundamental physical quantities and derived physical quantities. First we can discuss about fundamental physical quantities. Before going to the explanation, you have to know what is the meaning of fundamental. Fundamental is nothing but a basic. Fundamental is nothing but a basic. Actually, the meaning of the fundamental is basic. So here, fundamental physical quantities is nothing but a basic physical quantities. Okay. Now, we should discuss the definition of the fundamental physical quantities. It is defined as
which quantities are cannot be expressed in terms of any other physical quantities. Once again, it is defined as which quantities are cannot be expressed in terms of any other physical quantities. So here, which quantities are cannot be expressed in terms of any other physical quantities is called as the fundamental physical quantities. Okay, so here you need to understood this topic means please see the below examples. The examples of these fundamental physical quantities are length. This is one example of the fundamental physical quantity. Why we are calling length is the fundamental physical quantity? Because that length is the basic physical quantity of any object. Correct. At the same time, mass. This is also one of the basic physical quantity. Time. This is also one of the basic quantity, like temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. These are the examples of the fundamental physical quantities. Why we are calling these, particularly these are the fundamental quantities means these are the basic quantities of any substances. Okay, suppose I should take one pen, that pen having length, basically that is one physical quantity. At the same time, that pen having some amount of mass is nothing but a weight, suppose 1 gram 2 gram like that. So that is also basic quantity. So like this, basic physical quantities are we should call as the fundamental physical quantities. These physical quantities cannot be expressed in terms of any other physical quantities. Okay, and now we should discuss about derived physical quantities. Derived is nothing but, derived meaning is these quantities are deriving from other quantities. These quantities are deriving from other quantities. That is the meaning of the derived. Okay, now we should see the definition of the derived physical quantities. It is defined as which quantities are expressed in terms of other physical quantities. See here, which quantities are expressed in terms of other physical quantities. That type of physical quantities are called derived quantities. So examples of these derived physical quantities are, suppose first one, area. What is the area formula? Area is equal to length into breadth. So this area is depending, otherwise this area is deriving from length into breadth. Correct. So here area is equal to length into breadth. This area is deriving how? From length and breadth. So this area is the derived physical quantity. I would like to give one more example. See below, volume. What is the volume formula? Area into height. Area into height. So here volume also is deriving from area into height. Volume also deriving here from area and height. Correct. So here volume also derived quantity. Area is deriving from other quantities, that is length and breadth, and here volume also deriving from other quantities, that is area and height. So this area and volume are called as the derived physical quantities. Like that, I would like to give some more examples of these derived quantities. What he given in your textbook. Density, this is also one of the derived physical quantity. Velocity, this is also one of the derived physical quantity, like momentum, acceleration, force, pressure, work, surface tension. These 10 are the derived physical quantities what he given in your textbook. Here I hope you guys this density, velocity, momentum, acceleration, force, pressure, work, surface tension, these terms are, it is little bit different to you because in lower classes till 5 to 5th class to 8th class you didn't hear these words, because the words you will be learn in higher classes, so just you can remember these terms as easily. Okay, like momentum, velocity, acceleration, surface tension, these words. Okay, so here what I explained here about the fundamental physical quantities and derived physical quantities. Okay, I gave here some examples also. So which quantities are cannot be expressed in terms of any other quantities, that is the fundamental. Which quantities are expressed in terms of other, that is the derived physical quantities. From this both types of physical quantities I gave examples. Okay, our next concept is units. Here we should discuss about the units. A unit is a standard quantity of any measurement. You know already what is the measurement. So unit is a standard quantity of any measurement. So each and every measurement having one unit. Okay, different measurements having different units. I am telling you again, unit is a standard quantity of any measurement and the different measurements having different units. I would like to give an example to you for understanding purpose. Here I inserted two pictures. These two pictures already we have seen in above. First, you can see the table. The table having three measurements. Three measurements. We should speak about that length. In the three measurements, length is the one measurement. So here, length is how much he given in the table, 274 centimeters. Here 270 length is the measurement, that 274 is the number, that centimeter, cm, centimeter is the unit, of the length. I hope you guys are understood now. Here length is the measurement, centimeter is the unit of that length. Okay. Next one, you can see that second picture. One person is checking his weight, so he is standing on the weighing machine. The weighing machine is showing some reading, that is the weight of that person. So weight is the measurement, and that 45.5 is the number. Then this kilograms is the unit of that weight. So here weight is the measurement, kilograms is the unit of the weight. Okay, So here this is the unit and examples of the units. Our next concept and final concept of today's class is types of units. Usually units are two types, that is fundamental units and derived units. First of all, we can discuss about fundamental units. So the definition of the fundamental units is, it's very easy. The units of fundamental physical quantities are called fundamental units. The units of fundamental physical quantities. So already you know what is the fundamental physical quantities and examples of the fundamental physical quantities also you know. I already told in few minutes back. What is the examples of the fundamental physical quantities? Length, mass, time, temperature, like that I told you in previous. Like here I gave one example for your understanding purpose. Length is the one example of the fundamental physical quantity, correct? So here length is the fundamental physical quantity, so the unit of length is centimeter or meter. Length is the physical quantity, unit of length is the centimeter or meter. So here length is the physical quantity, so unit of length is the fundamental unit. Here length is the fundamental physical quantity, so unit of length is the fundamental unit. Length is fundamental physical quantity, so centimeter is the fundamental unit. Okay, now next one is derived units. The definition of this derived units is, the units of derived physical quantities are called derived physical quantities. The units of derived physical quantities are called derived units. Okay, so here I would like to give one example. Weight is the example of derived physical quantity. So units of weight is the kilogram. Unit of weight is the kilogram. So here kilogram is nothing, kilogram is the derived unit. Remember, units of derived physical quantities are derived units. So here weight is the derived physical quantity. So what is the unit of this weight? Kilogram. So kilogram is the derived unit. Okay, so this is the explanation about the two types of units, that is fundamental units and derived units. Okay.
Here I will give you detailed explanation about fundamental units. So please observe this chart carefully. In this chart, left side having all the fundamental physical quantities names. What is that? Length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity and amount of substance. These 7 names are the fundamental physical quantities. So this each and every fundamental physical quantity having their own units. What is that? Length units meter, mass units kilogram, time units second, temperature units Kelvin, electric current units ampere, luminous intensity units candela, amount of substance units mole. So these are the units of the fundamental physical quantities. So these all the units we should call as the fundamental units. As I explained before, what is the fundamental units definition? The units of the fundamental physical quantities are the fundamental units. So these all left side names, length, mass, time, these all are the fundamental physical quantities. So their units is the fundamental units. So here I mentioned 7 fundamental physical quantities names and their fundamental physical quantities having their own fundamental units. Okay, so here 7 fundamental physical quantities are there, 7 fundamental units are there. Here I will give you a detailed explanation about derived units. So please observe this chart carefully in left side. So the left side names of this chart is area, volume, density, velocity, momentum, acceleration, force, pressure, energy and surface tension. So these 10 names are the derived physical quantities. Already we know, I already explained before itself. So these 10 are the derived physical quantities. So we need here derived units. From the definition of the derived units, what is the derived units definition? The units of derived physical quantities are called derived units. Correct. So here these 10 quantities, area, volume, density are the derived physical quantities. So their units is nothing but a derived units. So please see what is that. Area, this is a physical derived physical quantity. Area units meter square. M square means meter square. So that is the derived unit. So here volume, this is the derived physical quantity. Volume units is meter cube, that is the derived unit. Third one is density. This is the derived physical quantity. So this units is kg meter power minus 3, kgm power minus 3. So next one, velocity. Velocity units is m s power minus 1. That means meter second power minus 1. So like this, see all the physical quantities and their units. Momentum, kg meter power meter second power minus 1. Acceleration, ms power minus 2. Force, n means Newton. Pressure means the units of the pressure is PA. Here PA means Pascal. Next, energy. The units of energy is J. J means joules. Next one, surface tension. Surface tension units is Nm. Nm means Newton meter. N means Newton. M means meter. From last 20 minutes onwards, what we discussed, just I will revise that. Today's our first topic, what I thought is physical quantities. I already told you, I already explained the definition of the physical quantities. Physical quantity is nothing but a measurement of any substance. And next one is types of physical quantities. How many types of these physical quantities? 2 types. First one is the fundamental physical quantities and second one is the derived physical quantities. Now third topic is units. Unit is a standard quantity of any physical quantity. And last one is types of units. These types of units are usually 2 types, that is fundamental units and derived units.
I hope all of you understood today's class. Here I give a small assignment for you. While watching the video, please finish this assignment. Here I mentioned 4 bits, but I did not mention any multiple options. So please read carefully and answer it. The first one is area is dash physical quantity. I already explained in the above. Time is dash physical quantity. This also I explained. Seconds is dash units. And last one, meter is dash unit. So you have to write the answers and keep it with you safely.
This is the small homework for you. Please finish it. In the above class, I explained fundamental units and derived units by the use of two charts. So you can take two A4 sheets. By the use of sketches, you should draw the two charts on the two A4 sheets. Please finish this work and keep it with you. After reopens the school, I will collect this work. Thank you.